SR Concepts. I am Ravi Verma, TGT Biology in Army Public School, Ranikhet. In this video, I am going to discuss the last topic of your chapter number 9, that is story of Dolly the clone. So dear students, let's move on to the next slide. We will understand who is Dolly and what is the meaning of clone. But before that, I have a very interesting question to you. Have you ever thought why all human individuals, all brothers, all sisters are actually different from each other and they are not the exact copies of each other? There are no two human individuals who are identical copies of each other. This is because all the human beings have been produced by sexual reproduction. Dear students, this is not only the case with human beings but also all the plants and animals who have been produced by sexual reproduction are actually different from each other. They have variations in their features. Why does this happen? Because during sexual reproduction, an egg cell and a sperm cell fuse together to make a zygote, and then zygote gives rise to the individual organism. So during sexual reproduction, when the gametes are produced, a process takes place at the cellular level that is called crossing over. And because of crossing over, every time the gametes have new combinations of genes, and because of new combinations of genes, the zygotes which are formed by their fusion have new combinations of genes. And this is why all the offsprings have new or different combinations of genes or different features. And this is why all the individuals produced by sexual reproduction have differences in their features. Dear students, now another question is that can we produce an identical copy of any organism? Then the answer is yes, we can produce and we have produced the identical copy of many organisms. So one example is Dolly. So dear students, Dolly was the first animal to be cloned. So here one thing is clear, that clone are the identical copies of any organism. So when the two organisms are identical copies of each other, then they can be said to be the clone. They are produced by a process known as cloning. So let us understand what is cloning. The production of an exact copy of any cell or any other living part or a complete organism is known as cloning. So when we produce identical copy of organisms, we are actually doing cloning. So dear students, Dolly was the first animal to be cloned. So we can say that Dolly was actually an identical copy or the clone of another sheep, that was Finn Dorset sheep. And who has done this? The scientists known as Ian Wilmot and his colleagues have produced Dolly by cloning. They did it at the Roslin Institute of Edinburgh, Scotland, but unfortunately on 14th February 2003 she died because of some lung disease. She got birth it born at 5th July 1996. So isn't it very interesting to know how Dolly was produced, how the cloning was done? So let's understand further. Here I have made a diagram for understanding the whole process. Look at this Scottish black ewe. This is a black ewe, a black face ewe, because it has a black face. And the scientists also took a Finn Dorset sheep. So they took two female organisms. One was Scottish blackface ewe and the other was Finn Dorset sheep. Actually, the scientists tried or wanted to make a clone of this Finn Dorset sheep, and they produced the clone that was Dolly. So we can say that the Dolly was the clone of Finn Dorset sheep. How did they do this? Let's understand. So these twins, they took an egg of Scottish black face ewe. This is the egg. but they removed the nucleus from this egg. Now the egg was left only with the cytoplasm without nucleus. They took a cell from Finn Dorset sheep and they removed the nucleus from this cell. The cell was actually from the mammary gland of Finn Dorset sheep. So they removed the nucleus from this cell and then fitted or inserted this nucleus into the egg from which the nucleus had already been removed. Now when the nucleus was inserted into this empty egg, we can say the egg without nucleus, not the empty egg, but the nucleus without the egg without nucleus. So now the egg which was produced contained the nucleus of Finn Dorset sheep. The nucleus contained chromosomes, the chromosome contained DNA, and the DNA carries genes. So the egg was actually from Scottish black face ewe, but its genes were from Finn Dorset sheep. Alright, now this egg was provided with a medium, certain conditions in which it grew and developed into a small embryo. Finally, this embryo was implanted inside the uterus of Scottish black ewe because this embryo was produced from the egg of the same organism. Okay, so inside the uterus of Scottish blackface ewe, this embryo developed into a whole sheep and finally it gave birth to a sheep known as Dolly. So one thing to be noted here is very important, that Dolly however took birth from Scottish blackface ewe, but it was actually the clone and was identical to the Finn Dorset sheep. So dear students, here another thing to note here was that the egg which developed into Dolly contained the DNA from Finn Dorset sheep. That's why Dolly resembled or was identical to Finn Dorset sheep, and because there were no genes from Scottish blackface ewe in this egg, that's why the Dolly did not show any feature of this blackface ewe. Dear students, so this is one this was actually the first animal to be cloned, and nowadays actually we have tried to make many clones of many organisms, many animals, but most of the time the cloned animals die either before the birth, or if they take the birth, they are born with many abnormalities. So we have yet to work a lot on this technology of cloning, and we have to learn a lot about cloning. So dear students, I hope you got the concept how the cloning was done, and I have made certain notes for you. From here you can note down the notes, right, about how Dolly was cloned. So dear students, I hope the concept is clear. What is a clone? Let me tell you another very important thing, that you know that during sexual reproduction the offsprings which are produced are different from each other, but the individuals who have been produced by asexual reproduction, they have exact copies of genes of their parents, so that's why they are identical. So all the individual organisms who have been produced by asexual reproduction are actually clones of each other. So dear students, by the process of asexual reproduction, clones are produced, we can say. So dear students, I hope you liked this video, and if you think that you want to see more of the lectures from the same chapter or other chapters of your science textbook, so please subscribe to this channel. Go to the playlist, that is the name of the playlist is Science for Class 8th, right? So there you will find all the videos created by me, all the lectures given by me, right? So keep learning and keep smiling. Thank you for watching this video.